I'm coming through the gate, and who have we got here but Tinker Dofus, level 3.
We're ready to take over the world.
The ultimate duo, Tinker Dofus and Shizureme. I almost just named myself Tinker Dofus as well. And then I was like, no, that's gonna be too basic.
So yeah, for the people at home, I guess we should get you up to speed. Today we are playing RuneScape. I'm joined by my lovely co-host, Tinker Dofus.
What's up, YouTube?
Yeah, today we are doing some osrs, and probably the rest of massively making more content is gonna be focused on osrs, or we'll see how we will feel. Tinker has been playing this a little bit more than me, quite a bit more than me.
I have a decent ultimate Iron Man in this game.
To be able to choose or change your Iron Man mode, you need to have a set a bank P. Okay, let me set the bank P. So you, of course, use the same as you do in real life.
6969.
I have one simple question for you today.
What is that?
What are you drinking?
I'm so glad you asked, because I'm about to crack open a bottle of Don David Reserve Malbec from 2021. A baby wine, a 2-year-old wine.
Yeah, but I've heard about that. I think it's been making quite a bit of waves.
Yeah. There's been quite a stir. Okay, while I pour this glass, Mystopia, what are you drinking?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. So today I just have this, it's just this like some simple red wine I had around the house. So Don David, I think it's how you say it.
Oh wow, that's such a coincidence because it just so happens that I'm pouring the exact same wine right now.
Oh, it's the same wine. Oh, this is kind of funny. I guess we are at a unique position of kind of like reviewing this wine today.
That's so interesting, yeah, because we'll share our thoughts on the drink we're both drinking.
Tinker, how are you finding Don David today?
I'm finding it quite like a red wine. I don't drink wine that often. I don't know what to look for. It's a little tart, I think.
I've had worse, let's say like that. This goes down pretty easy.
Yeah, it does go down pretty easy. It's smooth.
I don't think either of us took this thought further than just it would be funny to review a wine.
Okay, do you want to play one of my favorite little games with alcohol? You know how wine descriptions, scotch descriptions, any kind of alcohol, they always are like notes of honey and ginger with a finish of blackberry and all that kind of stuff. What I like to do is I'm going to name 3 of which appear in the official description of Don David Reserve Malbec. And yes, your job is to guess the imposter.
Oh, the Sasamongus. I think Gandhi said this once. This is a really, really important lesson anybody can learn. So it's in-game money is greater than real-life money.
If we want to speed things up here, I can give you my second bond, and you can owe me a bond at some undetermined future date.
That sounds like a debt spiral, but sure. Guys, everybody at home, I'm so excited. So excited. This is so amazing. And now how do you use this?
Okay, there is a redeem
You destroy
option.
it.
There is a do not.
This is truly one of the moments of all time.
One of the moments of all time.
We'll get back to the funny little alcohol game, because everybody watching is of course also drank some of this wine and probably have some as they watch this. Like,
if you're listening, you've had Don David Malbec 2021.
This is something that we can like rely on as like a fact. I'll just quickly go on over our game plan for the beginning. My game plan is to go to Draenor Village to buy some wine.
Ooh, okay.
Because it's cheap and it's a food source. Mm-hmm. And then we're gonna go to the Stronghold of Security to get 10k.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, we can either do Agility or Witch's House.
Yo, 2 absolute classics. I'm team agility if you've never gained agility experience before.
So now you can follow me and give me some adjectives about this Don David.
As I follow you to Draenor Village for our wines, I am going to name 4 flavors that are supposedly present in the Don David Reserve wine. And one of these is fake. Okay, so we have chocolate, dark fruit, and plum.
I'm gonna tank this.
I'm
gonna tank this. No, I'm fine. See?
Oh my god. Oh my God.
They don't call me Mystopia for nothing, you know? It is definitely smoky.
Okay.
So one of these was a word you invented.
One of these is a word I got from the description of a totally different red wine.
I'm trying to metagame this game because I feel like when you hear chocolate, I know that that is a description for a wine taste. I feel like that would be a taste that you would throw in there to kind of like throw me off, to be like, you're attempting to get me to think that chocolate is definitely the imposter here. Okay, I think that I might be metagaming this more than I should.
All right.
But I do think that you're trying to throw me off with the dark fruit.
I will read you the description of Don David Reserve. Ruby purple with aromas of smoke, dark fruit, chocolate, and floral and spicy hints. Unfortunately, plum was the imposter. Yeah.
I have once again outsmarted myself.
You outsmarted yourself because I literally just picked a flavor at random. I was like, okay,
Right.
I'm going to go to a different wine and I'm going to write down the first flavor I see. And so that's exactly what I did.
Okay. So I've been had.
You've been had.
I look like a buffoon. An utter fool.
Would
fool.
I have succeeded at this game? I don't think so.
So next up, you should probably follow my character again and work on the authenticator. And if you could like hum some RuneScape music as we do it, that would be nice.
I am unlocking tracks. I'm going to turn my music on for a second here, 'cause I'm unlocking music tracks.
Right. This is, by the way, this is a statement I will defend to my grave. And I think that Old School RuneScape has the best video game soundtrack there is.
Whoa!
The style they went for, I think, is both like incredibly consistent in the feeling of like having a lot of variety, but all of them still sound like Old School RuneScape music.
No, that's so true. That is so true.
We are nearing Stronghold of Security. Do you feel secure?
I'm almost authenticated.
Are you ready to answer the same 4 questions multiple times?
Okay, I've heard that you can spam click the doors and just go through them. I'm gonna see if that works at all.
I'm actually quite familiar with the route.
Oh wow.
I've spent some time here as a free-to-play.
Oh, Mystopia, life hack. Go to your combat settings, set them to block, because...
So you'll be a little bit more defensive?
That's right. When you're on block, you have hidden invisible +3 defense bonus.
As we stand here on this little oasis in this strange and weird stronghold, one single question comes to my mind, Tinker. Do you know what it is?
I have no idea what it is.
Do we have some mixed media to review?
I think we have some mixed media to review.
You think we do?
I think we might.
Could it be?
Could it be?
Could it be?
Not just some wine, but also some songs. Yeah, we watched the series of openings to
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. All 11 of them, plus some variation versions.
Yeah. This was very cool. So I haven't seen JoJo's, so I did not know what this was gonna be. You've told me about kind of the general vibe of it, but I don't know anything really about the characters, the plot. I know it jumps through time a bit, and that's it.
For me, it's not really even a contest between this and like other series openings. I really like how they hide a lot in plain sight. And like as you watch through the show and you watch the opening, you like realize more of it.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And then they of course do the multiple versions as we saw.
The multiple versions are neat because like even the same song with mostly the same animation changes as you go from opening to opening.
As you're watching, it's pretty freaking neat.
I was gonna say, yeah, I'm assuming these change like throughout a season as things happen. Yeah, cool.
Let's hang out in the green, yucky, icky world for a moment.
Ew.
Ew.
Did you have anything that really stood out? Are there particular intros that you like the most or the least?
I have favorites, of course.
Yeah.
And I have a least favorite one, although I don't think that one is bad either.
Okay.
It's quite tight between all of them. It would be really hard for me to rank them.
Okay. Which one is your top? Which one is your favorite?
So my favorite is Bloody Stream, which is the second one. It's hard to describe what is it about that makes it the best one for me. The song is amazing. There's just a lot of really cool animation, and also there's like a pretty big spoiler hidden in straight like plain sight. When you get to that in the story, you're like, oh,
you can
wait, it was there the whole time.
Yeah, don't tell me, because I genuinely might watch the series, but you can circle it in the thumbnail and put a red arrow pointing to it.
Well, we'll see. Maybe.
I'm at about 40% run. Do you want to dash?
I'm 40% too. Yeah, let's do another room and then we can
And then we can
continue
chat.
from
Great.
where we left. Yeah.
Open
Okay.
oozing barrier. Buy me dinner first. Yeah, I've got 12 jugs of Don David left in my inventory.
Do you have a guess on which one of these is the weaker one for me? Like, I still like it, but I think it's... I don't want to speak for everybody, but I think it's like quite accepted that that's the weakest JoJo's opening.
Okay.
It's just a little bit too generic. It could be the opening to another anime, where like most of JoJo's openings are really like, you just know that it's just JoJo's opening straight away.
Yeah.
If that makes sense to me.
Yeah. I know which one you're talking about. There's one that comes kind of later on in the series, that later on in the order, that's very like classic anime opening song.
What was like your overall vibe?
I had a least favorite. I had a most favorite, which is the disco one. I thought it was cool. It's very like Earth,
Crazy,
Wind, and
noisy,
Fire.
bizarre town.
Yeah, crazy,
Yeah.
noisy.
Noisy, bizarre town.
Yeah, I really like that. Overall impression is definitely positive. Overall impression made me interested in watching the show because this is a cool way to intro it. There were certain things about the style that I didn't like. I found some of the 3D renders of characters were really weird, like a little uncanny.
That's fine. I have a really soft spot for the CGI.
You love it?
For
Okay.
those openings.
Yeah.
Because the animation itself is never CGI.
Right. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So I thought that was a little weird, but as a whole, watching through all of these, which was like half an hour of content about, it did get me interested in the show. So I think that's a big success.
I went down, by the way, but I'm already kind of scared because there's level 159 zombie here.
Holy cow. Okay, which way do we go? We should run through together so we have the least risk of getting stacked out, both of us. I will wait at the final door on this one. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Get your wines ready. I got smack. We're good. We're golden.
Golden.
We are not what you think
We are gaming.
We are golden.
Get rid of something from my inventory to get the fashionscape.
Nice. I'm taking the colorful ones. 2 absolute units. Wearing their rainbow boots and their group Iron Man. Yes.
I think now I will follow you because I have no idea how to get to the gnome agility course.
I believe there are 2 ways we could do this. We can go up through the wildy. We can...
No.
Okay.
No.
Then we go through Wolf Mountain and we dodge wolves.
Okay. Are they scary wolves?
They're scary wolves. We have wine, so we'll probably be okay. Yeah, stylistically, I really liked the openings. Like I said, they got me interested in the show, and having not seen it, being unaware of the like spoilers and Easter eggs, I think that's about the most I could have asked for.
So did you notice that they started with the fourth opening? From their point on, all the last openings of a part has the same theme, where is that the villain of the part kind of like takes over the opening.
Ah, okay. I didn't put that in words, but I noticed that like the last section always had some weird effect happen where it had like the rewind or the
It's basically when the ability of the villain gets like revealed for that part. That's when like the opening like on the last episodes changes and the villain kind of like takes over the one.
Okay. So each of these are like revealing the ability of the bad guy. Good. All right. Next up, White Wolf Mountain.
White Wolf Mountain. Woo, here we come.
Nice. I think we've made it. I think there's one more wolf we have to watch out for. Yes, there he is. There he is.
I don't think I got hit a single time.
I got one hit for, I think it was a 2. Did you help the lady with her boxes?
Her boxes?
Buy me dinner first.
Tinker, would you please tell me on the enjoyment-o-meter, TM, how much did you enjoy Don David?
Yeah, okay. Pretty straightforward wine. It's good, it's smooth, it goes down easy.
Right.
It's not too intense, it's not too bland. I'm gonna give it a 70%.
70%.
That's right.
You know what? I'll meet you there, but I'll go for a solid 69%.
Nice. And Mystopia, on the patented enjoyment scale, where would you put the series openings for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? The progression of all openings through time here.
Tinker, I'm so glad you asked, and I have to go with a really generous and prestigious 100%, baby.
I had fun. It inspired me to watch the series. I'm going to give it a 78. Let's freaking do it. I'm going to take off all my shit except my colorful boots.
Let's just, without wasting any more time, Tinker, do you have the thing for our next episode?
I have a thing that is near and dear to my heart.
That's great.
I do think
love nearing and daring.
I like
and
that
hearts.
we have we kind of bias the enjoyment scale into the positives because we love to choose things that like we enjoy and we care about, which is great. So I am gonna hit you with something a little bit different. I tried to think of something that maybe we haven't exactly done yet. And so I am gonna hit you with symphonic poem.
Symphonic poem.
A symphonic poem. You might know, we talked about this a while ago. It only came up one time, but I'm actually a big fan of Mr. Pyotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky.
Oh, yes.
And so I'm going to send you a 20-minute Tchaikovsky piece called Romeo and Juliet, which tells the story of Romeo and Juliet by music.
Right. Very cool. Aren't we civilized here in the
Yes.
Tinker and Mystopia channels?
Sipping our
Yo.
tea. Yo, diary achievement.
Agility
level
my
2.
Agility is 2. Whoa! My first lap ever.
Hell yes. How does it feel to be agile?
Who's up for some football,
We are watching Hot Wheels Acceleracers Ignition.
Whoa. Holy shit. And it's an hour long? What?
It is a truly amazing world you're gonna get into. It is really something. You're either gonna be really into it. It's really campy. And it is indeed a Hot Wheels commercial if you like think about it even for a moment. I have acquired myself a 4K AI upscaled version of the first movie.
God.
So I will be sending you a Google Drive link, and there is,
my God.
if you go around and Google for a little bit, you can find the OneDrive that has all of these. But
Wow.
you at home just kind of need to find your way to this piece of media. Yeah. So Hot Wheels Acceleracers Ignition. Why do people complain about this so much? We're literally gaining levels like crazy. So this is pretty much where my plans for RuneScape has gone.
This was your master plan.
I wanted to go to Stronghold of Security and then try some agility. I think I do definitely want to do some of the iconic membership quests that I haven't done yet.
Yeah, well,
of course.
Maybe today we could follow your other plan through. We could try flinching out Witch's House.
Or we can just try run around this agility course.
Well, we should hit level 10. Because once we hit level 10, we can do Draenor. And that's the next step.
And then we will be doing, I'm announcing it to the world, we're doing level 19 Inferno. First in the world. We've been crunching the numbers, and we do think it's possible. So you can look forward to that. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us today. for this second episode of massively making more content. Don't forget to like, comment, follow, and subscribe for more amazing wine tastings and old school RuneScape content.
Oh yeah. I guess all I would have to say would be never tell anyone your OSRS password or bank PIN. But if you do, it will censor it in the chat. Watch, I'll prove it. I'll prove it right now.
Well, how about next time you get a board that can handle the neutron style?